Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman of the Football History Dude podcast, and I'm stopping by this show real quick to tell you about a couple of cool giveaways that we have going on here at the network. Both are autographed books covering various topics of the NFL. The first is The Point After: How One Resilient Kicker Learned There Is More to Life Than the NFL by ex-NFL kicker Sean Conley. It goes over his unique experience as a walk-on kicker at the University of Pitt after never playing high school football. And then it gets into some of his time playing for NFL teams and so much more beyond the gridiron. The other is from author Kevin Bryant. His book is titled Spies on the Sidelines: The High-Stakes World of NFL Espionage. This book started as a curiosity, kind of a passion project to understand everything revolving around, well, Spygate. But this put Kevin down a rabbit hole learning about all sorts of espionage that has occurred throughout the history of the NFL. Both permissible and often the illicit techniques of gathering intel to try to impact the outcome of the game. To sign up for your chance to win an autographed copy of one of these books, all you gotta do is head over to sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways and sign up. That's sportshistorynetwork.com/giveaways. Again, check out all the other podcasts that we have in the Sports History Network as well. But now, back to your regularly scheduled journey to the sports history timeline.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends in sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast, welcoming you once again to a sports break for July 27th, where we're going to review some of the greatest events in sports history and the players and teams, along with the uniform numbers that perform them. Our uniform numbers are vast today. Number 4, 3, 5, 17, 18, 7, 36, 14, 25, 24, and 16 will all be discussed in no particular order. We'll start off on July 27th. 1927, Mel Ott, who wore number 4 for many years after, at the age of just 18 years old, didn't wear any numbers in 1927 though, he hit his first league home run, which was an inside the park variety. July 27, 1946, Boston Red Sox number 3, Rudy York, hit 2 grand slams in one game. He got 10 RBIs against the St. Louis Browns on this day, 1946. In July 27, 1953, Dizzy Dean, most famous for his number 17 with the Cardinals, Al Simmons, who wore number 7 3 times in his career, Chief Bender of the Athletics of Philadelphia, 1903 to 1914, Bobby Wallace, famously of the St. Louis Browns, Harry Wright, a 19th century Boston Red Stockings pitcher, and Ed Barrow, an early MLB manager, along with former umpire Billy Clem and Tom Conley, were all inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame this day, 1953. We go to July 27, 1970. Lou Boudreau, number 5 with the Indians. Earl Combs, number 1 on the Yankees. And former executive Ford Frick, along with pitcher Jesse Haynes, number 16 of the Cardinals, all were enshrined to Baseball Hall of Fame in the class of 1970. July 27, 1978, Indians, Dwayne Kuiper, number 18, became the 3rd hitter to hit 2 bases-loaded triples as the Cleveland Indians played the New York Yankees on this day, 1978. And we go to 1983, and Gaylord Perry, number 36, joined Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton as the list of MLB pitchers who reached 3,500 career strikeouts, also winning his first game as a member of the Kansas City Royals on that day. In July 27, 1984, Cincinnati's Reds great Pete Rose, number 14, collected record number 3,503rd career single against the Philadelphia Phillies this day in 1984. And on July 27, 1988, baseball star Tommy John, number 25, committed 3 errors on just one play as the Yanks routed the Brewers 16-3. We go to July 27, 1993. Detroit Tigers' Travis Fryman, number 24, was on his jersey. He hit for the cycle, but his team, the Tigers, lost to the Yankees 12-7 on that date. And finally, we come to July 27, 1997. Again, the Detroit Tigers, they are in the news as they retired franchise pitching legend number 16 that belonged to Hal Newhouser on his jersey. In honor of him, number 16 is retired in Detroit. And that's what we have for our Sports Break today. We're glad you could join us. If you're looking for more great sports history, go to sportshistorynetwork.com. Go to jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. All great sites where you can get a dose of great sports history anytime you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and there's always something new on all of them. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. This penalty kill is almost over. I got to get back out on the ice. But thanks again for joining us for another great edition of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. You get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so it
retro
was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.